What's up, guys? How you doing? So this is Xbox One X version of Madden 19, and we're gonna test some dynamic weather here on the Xbox One X version on my TCL R617. Oh my goodness! Wow, that was pretty cool. All right, so let me take you on the field. Let me use my camera and kind of scan around the players, so I can show you what I'm talking about here really quick. In terms of Frostbite engine and what the Frostbite engine brings here this year to Madden 19. So let's go ahead and let's dive into dynamic weather right now. All right, so I brought my camera a little bit closer so you guys can see it. This is a TCL R617. I'm going to show it to you like this from this angle a little bit. Here, let me maybe move it up a little bit like this. Here we go. I'm using my GoPro Hero 6 camera handheld right here. The Frostbite engine really brings more authenticity as far as realism. The stadium looks very realistic. The players look realistic. The foliage, the grass, the textures. I mean, everything looks more realistic. Look, for example, right here. Look at his forearm, and just look at that detail on the forearm. And then this is you watching it through a camera. Imagine how this looks, me watching it in person, and it really looks amazing. But the dynamic weather here really adds to some realism here. Like you can see the raindrops. Like you can see like that raindrops hitting the camera lens, and it's done really nicely, man. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe I can use. Here, let's do a play a little bit like this in formation. Let's get closer to the players. Just look what HDR is doing here with the Frostbite engine. Just look at this, man. It just looks amazing, dude. Yes, the Xbox One X version is definitely the best version. But let's also not forget, guys, you have to have a really good TV to truly appreciate what Xbox One X here can do with native 4K, HDR, and enhanced graphics from Scorpio GPU that's being implemented with Frostbite engine here. Okay, you have to have a really good television. And a lot of people have been asking me, well, what do you determine? How do you determine what's the best 4K television? How do you determine that? Well, the one way to determine what's the best 4K television, it's by looking for three ingredients. Three ingredients. And what are those three ingredients? Well, number one, you got to make sure that your television has full wide color gamut, meaning full spectrum of colors. The wider the color gamut, the better the HDR is going to look. So you got to make sure that your TV has a really good color gamut. If your TV doesn't have a really good color gamut, well, guess what? You're not going to appreciate what the HDR is doing here. This television TCL R617 has a really good color gamut. It has a NBP photon technology. You guys can Google NBP photon technology, and you will find out what the NBP photon technology does for a higher measurement of color spectrum. And this television definitely has that color of spectrum, and it really shows up here. Now, the second thing you're going to need to look for, the contrast ratio between the deep dark levels, called the black digital levels, and white bright digital levels, meaning you will need to have a television that has a really good contrast ratio. And in this case, this television, due to the full array of local dimming, commonly known as FALD, FALD, full array of local dimming, it's going to give you that nice contrast ratio, deeper dark levels, and much better white brights. Now, what's also going to be important, the third ingredient that you're going to need a higher peak brightness. Now, if you can get a television that has a third ingredient, a higher peak brightness, well, guess what, cousin? You're going to be enjoying this MADDEN 19 HDR native 4K with enhanced graphics from Scorpio GPU. You will enjoy this game with a much better clarity. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to tell you here. All right, let's switch to a snow. This is dynamic weather for the rain. Let's switch to a snow really quick. And here we go, the snow. Just look at the snow and that peak brightness, man. It just looks amazing, dude. This is what the Frostbite engine does with a really good, powerful GPU from Xbox One X, the Scorpio GPU. Look, this game just looks fantastic. You know, I don't know why some people are complaining. They're probably complaining because of transactions, the microtransactions. I get it, I understand that. But if you want to have the best looking Madden, this is it, man. This is the best looking football game right now. The American football game, NFL, National Football League, that you can get, man. And it's definitely the best looking Madden game right here. It really looks great, dude. Alright, so here's one good example I want you guys to look and see. Like right here, for example. Keep an eye on a Canon, the player, from Jets, and just look at the footsteps on the snow. Did you see that? The footsteps are presented accurately right here. Look at that. That's just simply amazing. The level of detail that you see on the player, the peak brightness, the HDR, all of these elements, man, they're just mind-boggling. I have never seen Madden look this good than the way it looks now. Honestly, just look at this detail, man. It's just crazy. Here, I mean, I'll give it to you. Here, hopefully you guys can see a little bit better from this angle, right here. The footsteps on the snow, I mean, I really like that, man, the way it's implemented. What can I say, man? It looks great. It looks great, and I haven't seen it looking this great than before. So, yeah, guys, there you have it, man. Dynamic weather for the MADDEN 19 on the Xbox One X. And on this TV, it just looks phenomenal, man. It looks great. You're not going to be disappointed, man, with this game. Like I said, this is the best Madden game, best looking Madden game that I have seen in a long time. There's no question about it. It really looks great on the Xbox One X. It really does. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you.